Thank you for being here with us today again, as you are every Monday, with La Luna y tus estrellas. Again, thank you to all, and as usual, as I begin, I always ask you, please tell your friends, your neighbors, your cousins, your sisters, your brothers, if you're watching, subscribe to our channel on YouTube, La Luna y tus estrellas. On Instagram, we are the same, La Luna y tus estrellas, and on Facebook, we are La Luna tus estrellas. So, as we go on, we know that now the sun is moving out of Gemini and it's going into Cancer. So, and as I say that to you, okay, I want to say happy birthday to all those Cancer signs that you know, those people who are your friends, your family, hugs, blessings, kisses, and all those beautiful, nice things that come along with their birthday month. Now, I also know that it was Father's Day yesterday, so happy Father's Day to all the dads that watch us. Thumbs up. And also remember, make sure that you follow us, as I just told you, and that would be excellent. So, let's start with the sign of Aries. Aries, the eclipse is going to take place in your 4th house. Okay, now, I want to tell you a little something first. I want to make sure that you don't put too much on your plate. Don't try to do too much at the same time. There could be a little bit of unrest. There could be some problems at home. Right? Now, your peace of mind could definitely get affected just a little bit. Now, this is going to be due to maybe some kind of misunderstandings, disagreements, and this is going to have to do with the people who are very close to you. All right? You might also experience a lack of security at home. That can occur. Now, how do you remedy this? What you can do is maybe you want to pray to your guardian angels. You might want to use a white candle when you do this, and you're going to get the results that you so desire. Now, you're also going to find that there's going to be very many people who are going to challenge you, or maybe challenge what you're saying, your thoughts, how you express yourself, and you're going to find yourself that you're going to be very ready for this fight. Now, there could be issues surrounding past pains with someone who you love, or someone that you loved. Now, I also want to tell you something. Do not kind of overextend yourself, or I don't want you to go out there trying to chase somebody who doesn't love you, or someone who doesn't feel the same way about you. There's a lot, and I mean a lot on your mind right now. Now, most of these things that I see for you have to do with issues that have to do with love. Things that are inside of you. I mean, these are buried things, and they're in there. Now, this could come from a family member. This could be with the person who you're with right now. All right? But everything will be okay. So just make sure that you watch out for yourself, your feelings, what's inside of you, how you speak out. You're going to find yourself also very, very busy this week, okay? So don't make too many plans and just try to secure whatever it is that you're doing, but everything is going to be fine at the end. Now, let's go on to Taurus. Taurus, I want you to try to stop yourself from anything that has to do to taking financial risk. And with that, I mean anything from playing the lotto to spending an extra dollar. If you don't have to, do not do it. There could also be something that you do when it comes down to religion. Maybe you find yourself donating money to a charity that's attached to something religious, or maybe you're going to be working on something that's religious, right? So you might find yourself making a purchase for your home. I wouldn't recommend that you do that right now. Now, if you want to go out there and try to look for something, that is excellent. You want to make plans for the future, that's excellent. Now, financially, these next 7 days are not going to be the nicest ones for you, right? Now, there's going to be things that have to do with love, and they're going to be very good for you, particularly if you are with someone. You're going to feel that romance is at its best right now when that's around you. Now, I would also recommend that if you are going to go and eat, make sure that you try to do or eat things that you cook at home. Home cooked meals would be excellent for you. Now, outside meals, that might be a little bit shaky or even shady. They might cause something that has to do with your digestive system. They might affect you negatively. One thing that I would also try to do right now is maybe try to take up yoga, try to meditate, try to calm yourself, anything that can assist you in calming yourself, because I see you and feel you a little bit nervous. Now, this eclipse is going to take place in your third house. All right. Now, you are going to be fierce. You are going to be fearless. You're going to be very, very bold. And you're going to feel this inside of you coming out. All right. You're going to feel extra confident. Your ideas are going to be at the top. Everything that you're doing now is coming out like you want to. Now, you are also going to figure out things very, very quickly. Now, if somebody's trying to be a little bit smart with you, or they're trying to get the upper hand, you're also going to be able to figure that out very, very quickly. People who try to be deceiving to you. All these things, I mean, that I see, they're odds. These are things that are like, you're going to be on top of them. And also, try to avoid eating red meats. That might not be the best for you, particularly this week. Now, let's go with Gemini. Now, Gemini, by all means, I want you to maintain very nice relationships with your brothers, with your sisters. You're going to find that between you and your friends, they're going to be a much stronger bond. This is going to be a very good week for you. You might benefit from this week career-wise, or with anything you do. You're just going to benefit. It's going to be a all-around good week. I mean, and this is going to come from you, from your inner person. It's just coming out. Right? Now, one thing I would also advise, do not take out any loans. Don't try to create any new debts. I would not do that. Avoid any kind of unnecessary expense. Now, this solar eclipse is going to affect your second house. Now, this could bring misunderstandings with family members. There could be issues that have to do with your finances. There could be some kind of unpredictable expense. Make sure that you also take a look at your vision. Something's up with that vision of yours, so I want you to make sure that you look out at that also. And I also want to tell you that things that are inside your mouth, anything that has to do with inside your mouth, something that I see, so I want you to take care of that. Your throat, all of these areas might be affected this upcoming week. Right now, Cancer. Cancer, if you're working with real estate, this is going to be very good in the upcoming future. All right. If you have an interest in the stock market, also it might be good. You're going to be finding that there's great dividends. Things are going to pay off for you. If at one point you may be invested in the stock market, it's going to pay off. I would not tell you to go out there and invest right now, but if you did in the past and you're looking for a payout, this is it. The payout's going to be pretty good. Also, if you're going to, and I mean definitely going to invest your money, I want you to do so safely. Make sure that whatever you're investing is something that you feel comfortable with, something that's going to give you. If you're single and love is something you're looking for right now, it might just work out. There's something there on the horizon that might come up for you. Also, things that are related to your liver, your lower stomach, and I mean with this also, this could include urinary tract infections. Keep in mind that this solar eclipse, okay, is going to occur in your own sign. So your views, they're definitely, without a doubt, going to be a little bit different. All right, and you're going to stand your ground when it comes to your views. Now, take care of your health. I'm looking at the fact that you need to take care of your health. Don't make any quick decisions. Don't listen to everything you hear. Some of those things that might be presented to you could be very big lies, like fake news, as they say. So pay attention. Now, Leo, everything that's hidden is definitely going to come out. Now, health-related issues will be one of the things that's going to affect you, or you're going to hear of, or again, I got to tell you, things that have to do with your health. All right. Now, if you've been wanting to change jobs, or maybe you've been waiting to change jobs, or something you might want to be doing, or something you've been looking at, well, the offer might just come up for you. So I want you to look at that very, very closely. Also, with the job that comes up, it might be something that you even like more than whatever you're doing right now. You're going to find yourself extremely busy. You're going to find yourself traveling from one place to another, not enough time in the day to cover everything that you're going to do. Try to avoid any kind of argument, be it at home, be it at work, just avoid it. You're also going to find yourself working very closely with family, with the children in your family. So by all means, I got to tell you something, avoid any kind of arguments. If you're going to be studying or you're going to be taking a test, make sure you do so in a group setting. Avoid signing any kind of document, because if you do sign a document right now, it's just going to bring you losses. Don't trade stocks, don't buy stocks, nothing that has to do with that for now. I want you to watch out for issues that have to be related to your skin or skin infections. If you see anything like that, I would recommend that you visit a dermatologist quickly if you see that a problem arises. Now, if you're a diabetic, I want you to keep a close eye on your blood sugar levels. Keep in mind, this eclipse is going to take place in your 12th house. What does this mean for you? Issues that come up, you're going to be able to deal with them very, very quickly, particularly with hidden enemies. People that you don't know are saying things, are just your hidden enemies altogether. Now, you're also going to hear people that are talking about you behind your back. Pay close attention to the conversation. Listen to the conversation or what they tell you. But I don't want you to put too much emphasis on this. Keep in mind, like I always say, you're lying. There's always going to be people who like you, people who don't like you. It's going to be a very busy week for you. It's going to be a money-making week for you with whatever you're doing. It's just going to work out fine. All right? Now, Virgo, if you've been having financial issues lately, this is certainly going to come to an end. Anything that has to do with financial issues is going to get a lot better. If you've been waiting for something in relationship to money, you're going to see that the benefits are en route. I mean, they're on their way to you. You got to make sure that you keep your finances in order. Whatever you do, avoid eating any kind of junk food, especially foods that are sold on the street, those little cars or those little food trucks. Avoid that by all means, right? Now, the solar eclipse is going to occur in your 11th house. So, you're going to find that you're either going to be working with people who are in the same profession that you are, or people who just come around to you right now and they're in support of anything and everything that you do. Doesn't matter what it is. Now, about earning money, that's on a positive track. Make sure that you take care of your digestive system. Make sure that you're just paying attention altogether to everything that's happening to you right now, particularly issues that are in relationship to friends or things that have to do with your friends, with people who are very close to you. That's what I want you to put your eye on. Keep in mind that not everybody who's coming up to you right now might not be as honest as you think they are, and there's going to be issues that might come up, but I want you to put on a happy face. I want you to put on a face like a politician would. Not that I have anything against politicians, but just put on that happy face. Make sure that you are in tune to whatever is brought up to you. Just whatever you do, don't get nagging. Don't just pounce on something. Don't just start something and it's a problem and everything is a problem. Just kind of go with that flow that you can do when you want to do, right? Now, Libra, if you have a temporary job, you might just get asked if you want to keep that permanent position right now. If you've been looking or maybe expecting news when it comes down to a pregnancy, this might just be the lucky week for you if this is something that you're looking for. However, if it doesn't come up, I don't want to tell you, don't give up looking, because, I mean, this is in store for you. Now, if you're a couple, make sure that you give the other person next to you a little bit of space. Give that person next to you space. If you've been in court, or maybe you've been battling or dealing with a court case, you're going to find yourself spending money on that, or maybe putting a lot of money into that, all right? Anything, again, that has to do with legal matters, anything that has to do with that. If there's an old debt that you have, maybe this is the time for you to pay it off if it's possible. But also, I want you to be careful because there could be an old debt that starts to hound you right now. All right? I want you to work out your stress because understand that stress is going to go hand in hand with anything that has to do with work. Now, this eclipse is going to affect you in your 10th house. So what can this do for you? Well, it can create problems with work or with your superiors at work. So be very gentle, be very polite, and understanding of the situations that could come up. And again, they're going to be work related. Now, Scorpio, do not make any kind of investment this week. If you do make any kind of investment, they're going to bring you losses. So I would not do that if I'm you right now. So if you've been dealing with expenses, or if you've been dealing with things that they're just coming out of everywhere, that's also going to stop. If you have an opportunity to save money, this is the time for you to do it. Understand that things that are occurring right now are very transitory. If you're with someone or if you have a partner, you might find that your feelings might get hurt, or you might say something to someone and you might hurt their feelings. So also be very careful what you put out there and what you take in. All right? Take care of your health very much. Now, if you're having any kind of meetings or there's special appointments, things that you've set up, those things might just get canceled all of a sudden. So don't put everything into these meetings or think, oh, I'm going to be late, I'm going to be late. Just make sure that you kind of, again, go with this flow, but look out for that because things are going to be canceled. Now, this solar eclipse is going to be in your 9th house. So just make sure that you stay as flexible as possible. Solutions that you might try to find to problems that arise this week are going to be a little bit difficult when it comes down to trying to understand everything, or how you understand things, or how you speak, or how you're spoken to, as I said to you a little bit earlier. Now, papers are still on hold for you. So if you've been waiting for a legal document to come through, just wait a little bit longer. Understand that you are going to get what you want at the end. Whatever you're searching for, whatever the outcome is, it's just going to come your way. Not as quick as you want to, but it's going to happen. If you're starting to launch something, that might just go as well as you want it to. Something that you're launching, something that you're starting new. Now, Sagittarius, if you work for law enforcement, or you work for the government, and you've been wanting to be transferred, or you might want to get transferred, you're going to go from one spot to the other, well, that might just come up this week. It might not be the best move, but it will come up this week. Now, if you have a partner, you will see that she or he, whichever one it is, will not be at their best this week. When it comes down to relationships, I mean, you included, the other person included, the relationships might not be the very best this week. And again, with this, I want to tell you that I'm going to include family relationships also. Just make sure that whatever you do, you keep your cool and you keep your distance when it comes down to saying things, again, that others might find harsh. Also, try to stay out of the sun. Watch out for skin disorders, right? If you can find yourself saving money, this is the time to do it. This week is a time for you to save money, not to invest money. Mind, this eclipse is going to occur in your 8th house. So issues related to your health, money from an inheritance, or benefits. Maybe it's something that you have to receive, or you're expecting to receive, or maybe you already received it and it was already spent. This could become a huge problem. So if there's any problems that do arise, I want you to kind of take them in stride. Breathe in, breathe out. I want to tell you that most of this is going to occur family. There could be also family issues that come up, or if you have a partner, these problems that come out, they're going to include you, or they're going to be about you. So keep an eye out for that. Capricorn, if you have been working on issues related to money, everything seems to be in your favor this week. You might be faced with issues or you might want to go out there and buy electronics. I would highly recommend to you not to do so right now. This is not the moment for you to do it. If you said something hurtful to somebody, make sure that you're ready to say, look, I'm sorry, I made a mistake, we're all human, we can do this. Now, eating right is the key for you this week. Make sure that you stay on top of your diet when you're eating. Make sure everything is in order. Now, this eclipse is going to take place in the opposite house of your sun sign. So, if relationships that you have not been very smooth, I'm telling you right now, they're just going to be up for termination. Now, relationships that you're in, or even with your friends that are strong, those are going to get stronger. If there's not an important person in your life right now, when it comes down to relationships, maybe this is the time for you to start that new relationship. Make sure to avoid third-party conversations, especially those that bring you negative news or negative information in regards to yourself as a person or your close family members. Keep in mind that if you're in sales or you're doing anything with sales and things are a little bit slow, it's all right. Things are going to be a little bit slow right now, and they're going to pick up. They're going to pick up more for you. I want to say maybe towards August, but they're going to go in the right direction, so I don't want you to stress anything that has to do with sales, anything that has to do with living arrangements, anything that has to do with homes. All of that is well aspected for you. Not right now, but it's going to take off like it has to, right? Now, Aquarius, if you're associated with anything that has to do with the occult, and by that I mean healing, astrology, card readings, you're going to find that this is going to be a very positive week for you. Your schedule is going to be extremely hectic this week. So, again, keep your cool, keep everything in structure. Your patience also is going to be put to the test. Now, and this has to do with issues with love, things that have to do with love, with a person that you love. Make sure you take some time to spend with your partner. Make sure that you're balancing out your budget. Money is certainly going to be flowing in this week. I want you to avoid hot, spicy foods. Make sure that you exercise daily. Avoid sweet foods. This eclipse is going to take care, or it's going to affect you in your 6th house. So I want you to focus on your energy. Focus on what you have to do. Focus on how you're going to get out. Focus on you're going to put all that energy in out there working out. Things are going to be very rewarding for you. I want you again to concentrate on your health, on your fitness, and that's going to assist you in reaching the goals that you want to reach a lot quicker than what you have in the past. But whatever you do, don't give up. Focus on those things that I'm telling you. Now, Pisces, I want you to pay very close attention to everything that's related to money. One little mistake that you make right now is going to cost you a lot more tomorrow. There's going to be a woman in your surroundings that's going to assist you with issues related to money. This could be a family member, be a sister, a daughter, your mom, but somebody's going to assist you. It'll be a female, without a doubt, right? So, if you've been worrying about issues with money, I wouldn't worry that much. Now, minor issues might come up for those who are a couple. Now, these issues that might come up are more so differences of opinion. You're going to find yourself more mentally stable this week and much more rejuvenated as time goes on. If you've been faced with or maybe you've been bothered by pains in your body, I'm going to tell you right now, this is certainly going to become a thing of your past. So it's not really going to be affecting you as much as it has in the past. Now, this eclipse is going to be occurring in your 5th house. So, what are distractions that are coming up for you have to do maybe with concentration. Maybe you're not spending time on yourself, and that might be causing you some frustration. There's going to be fun moments that are coming up for you. Now, these fun moments are going to be with issues related to children that are going to come up. Now, whatever you do, make sure that you avoid becoming confrontational. As I said to you before, whatever you see, all right, whatever seed you have also planted, right now it's going to start to blossom. You're going to see how it starts to beautify, how things get better. Keep in mind that there's an eclipse that's going to be occurring. Things might get slower, or things will be slower than usual. So whatever you do, as I'm saying, relax. Breathe in, breathe out. Watch out for things that have to do with the family members. This might have an effect on you this week particularly, but things will move on and everything will take its course like it has. As usual, I want to thank you for being here with me today, for taking your time to watch me. Please tell your friends to follow us on YouTube, La Luna y Tus Estrellas, on Instagram, La Luna y Tus Estrellas, and on Facebook, we are La Luna Tus Estrellas. If you want to reach out to us, you want to get a reading, you want to get your chart done, make sure, again, this is our number. Text us, call us, however you wish. Email us, lalunaitusestrellas@gmail.com. Thank you for being here with us again tonight. May you have the blessings of La Luna y Tus Estrellas, and let them follow you. Thank you again. Good night. See you next Monday.